melted into a puddle on the front seat. Bethany threw back her head and laughed. The sun flashed off her teeth. Joe's tongue dropped out of his mouth and sizzled on the hot roof. Dopey took off his glasses, rubbed them on a corner of his shirt, and put them back on. Toothless adjusted himself. Bethany bounced along to the next car in line, a dark green Avenger that was burning oil. Bethany Milbury pushes me against the hood of my cherry-red, turbocharged Testarossa. I love fast cars, she whispers, soapy fingers in my hair. This is the fastest, I say. I've been waiting so long for you, Tyler. Her head tilts, her lips open. I am so ready for this. She grabs my arm and snarls, "Be careful, dummy, you'll break your neck." No. Wait. I blinked. I was on a hot tar roof with 3 smelly grown men. Joe was gripping my arm, yanking me back from the edge. I said, "Be careful, dummy. That first step is a doozy." "Sorry," I said. "I mean, thanks." A navy blue 1995 Mercedes S500 sedan rolled into the parking lot. It came to a complete stop. Left blinker flashing, it turned and parked in front of the building. A man in a black suit got out of the driver's seat, stood next to the car, looked up at me, and tapped the face of his watch once, twice, 3 times. I had inconvenienced him again. Dopey, Toothless, and Joe crawled out of sight. They had seen my father detonate before. 2. On the public humiliation scale, being picked up in Dad's car was better than being picked up in Mom's. Yes, it had a couple of rust spots and 162,000 miles on it, but at least it was a Benz. Mom drove an ancient Suburban, beige, dented from encounters with mailboxes and trees. If I had my own car back, that would have been the best. When I came out the front door, he pointed to the trunk, gaping open. I stripped off my sweatshirt, boots, and wet socks, and dumped them in the cardboard box stuck in a nest of investment brochures and bungee cords. I left my jeans on. Even Dad knew it would not be cool to strip down to my boxers in front of the school. "Hurry up," he called. I sat on the beach towel laid on the back seat. Wouldn't want to mess up the leather. His cell phone rang. His lip curled slightly when he saw the number on the screen. He answered the phone. "What is it now?" Meet my father. Corporate tool. He'd always been a hard ass, but since his latest promotion, he dialed it up. "That's not my problem," he told the phone. "It's yours. Solve it." Mom stared at him from the passenger seat, then sighed deeply. It was Friday afternoon, which meant they had just come from their therapy session. They were recovering the joy in their relationship. "Hi, Mom," I said. She looked back and gave me a little wave. Her smile was fake, like a piece of paper with a smile drawn on it had been glued to her face. As I buckled my seatbelt, Dad ended his call and started the engine. "I still don't know why you insist on picking him up every day," he told Mom. "It wouldn't kill him to ride his bike." Mom's smile fell off. She blinked hard and studied the dust on the dashboard. Meet my mother. Pet photographer, cake baker, nice lady who smells faintly of gin. Dad put the car in reverse and glanced at me in the mirror. "We have an office barbecue tonight," he said. "I suppose it's too late for you to get a haircut before then." I shook my bangs in front of my eyes. "I don't want to go." "I expect you and your sister to be ready by 7 o'clock. "I have plans," I said, which was not exactly true, but sounded good. "Change them." Dad looked beyond me. "Damn it." We were blocked in by the cars lined up to be washed. Dad shifted back into park and turned off the engine. "Don't want to waste gas," he muttered.